Quick disclaimer before you guys continue to watch this video. Sorry for the lack of content lately. We're in a different building and I'm not able to make content in the studio, which I normally do. So that's why I haven't been posting videos. And then I also am sorry for the footage of the actual animatronic at the end. It's very lackluster, so stay tuned. And then I'll eventually post a YouTube short of a couple different angles of the prop. And yeah, so thanks for clicking on this video. Make sure to watch to the end because I don't know, why not? So let's get on with the video. Hello, and in today's video we will be unboxing and building the Spirit Halloween Slim Anamatronic from Silicons from Outer Space. So let's get on with the video. So if you guys have been following since last year, you know that I got the Shorty Animatronic. So now I have both Slim and Shorty, so we can set them next to each other. So right now we're gonna go and get a look inside of this box. So first thing I see when I open this box is, okay, so it's all zip tied together. Let's cut some of this plastic wrap so I can get the stuff out. First thing is the costume, which the costume is, from what I can see already, is huge. I have this upside down. From what I can see already, this costume is huge. And it's way better quality than the Shorty costume as well, which is cool. We're gonna put that down right there. The next thing we get out of the box is one shoe, and that is huge. That's a giant shoe. We got the shoe, number 1. And then the second thing we got in the box is shoe number 2. What else? What can I grab on the top? Oh my gosh. Everything is very snug and compact, so I don't want to break anything on accident. So this is the head, which is wrapped in cardboard. And from what I can see, the sculpt is insane. This is so cool. Like, that's really, really nice. Alright, then we get the rest of what's in here is his bag, his stand, and the rest of that stuff. So I think that it's going to be a struggle to get it out. I gotta go diving. So it's all zip tied together, I'm pretty sure. I could get his bag out. His bag is pretty large. That was one of the things I did not like about this prop. The bag is like party bag, but oh well. I'm gonna try my hardest not to break anything. This is all zip tied together. Whoops. Alright. So, now that we've gotten everything out, I'm going to move the camera and we're going to get up close and I'm going to show you everything in detail. Alright, now that we have everything unboxed and unpacked, I can start cutting the smaller plastic bags that are around everything, and we could get a better look at all the items for this prop. So first things first, we're just going to start with the first things we got out of the actual box itself, which was his costume. And this costume is huge. And it's way, like I said earlier, way better quality than Shorty's, which is good. I wish that the moons that were put on his chest, front of himself area were held on more secure. They're just stitched in there, which is fine, but the edges kind of come off a little bit, but that's fine. Then, besides that, I don't see a sensor in this costume, so it makes me think how this is powered, but there may be a sensor somewhere else I didn't see, which is very well likely. But yeah, the costume is amazing, and it's huge, and it's movie accurate, which is nice. So that's the costume. What else are we going to grab next? Let's go with his hands. So his hands, I can't really tell because the bag's over him. But my main concern with the hands was because on their website his hands look very glossy, like they put a gloss finish over them, and I was worried that they would have a gloss finish on them, or if that was just part of the photo. So it's not that they have gloss finish, it's just they look a little shiny because they're made out of plastic, which is fine. Then the hands on this is held on way better than the hands on Shorty. The hands on Shorty kind of just like fit over the foam, which is what it is. But these hands are held on with plastic screws. I'm having trouble with this plastic here. Jeez. It's not coming out. Alright, that's one hand free. So yeah, the hands are held on way better, and they're not as glossy as they looked on the website. They just look plasticky, which is fine, but they are huge. There's not much wrong with them besides the fact they look a little shiny. They look really nice actually. So that is good. Hand number one out. Now for the second hand, and I think what I did wrong is the plastic's tied. And I didn't untie it, I cut it, it's fine, I guess. So I'm noticing a key difference between these hands is the left hand, the shading in the fingers is way darker than the right hand, which I don't think will matter because we're going to have a light shining on them. It's going to be in a darker area, so that's fine. But about the same with the other hand. Both of them look good, nothing seems to be wrong with them. So, that is good. One thing I was scared about is when you order some stuff off of Spirit, sometimes it comes damaged or you're missing some stuff. And you run that risk with getting them out the store. When you get them out the store, there's less shipping involved. Doesn't matter what left or right shoe. This is one of the shoes that I'm only going to look at one shoe because they're both the same. They look fine. I mean, it's a plastic shoe, so that's cool. And they're huge. Alright, so we're going to zoom through this next shoe really fast. If I can open it, that is. Nothing's wrong with it. Giant shoe, looks fine. I gotta find a better spot for all this trash. What are we gonna grab next? Okay, we'll grab this. Okay, so this is the waist for a bra, like it's waist. I don't know. There's not much to it. It's just where you put so it gives them shape. What should we do next? Alright, this is the most important part of this prop. This is the main mech, which controls this entire thing. So it has his gearbox, his sound box, wires, his frame. This is the most important part. So if any of this is broken, we have problems. Okay, so that's supposed to be wobble. But looks fine. The welds are sturdy. Nothing looks broken, so we're good with that. Alright. I'm gonna put this back over here. Here we have 2 leg poles. These are for his legs. I'm trying to think. Shorty's legs, I think, are bent. I'm not sure. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure they're just straight. So these are actually bent legs. So that's cool. I'm gonna put them down. I'll wait for that. Alright, now we have the base. This is what he stands on. Just gonna double check everything. That's good. Okay, so what I like about this one is they put loops here, I think, for anchors. So you can anchor them into the floor. With Shorty, they didn't have anchors. I get he's smaller, but you still don't want him to fall over. And with Shorty's motion, he does wobble a little bit. And I know he leans forward, so anchors is probably a really smart choice on Spirit's End. So we're going to put that right in front. And now, second to last is his bag. Very glittery. I'm going to get glitter all over him. Alright. Alright, so here's his bag. Open it up. Stay open. So this is the main thing I don't like about this prop is his bag, because it's like a bag you'd buy at Walmart for 99 cents. Cloth bag. Then they just like put popcorn printed cloth over the top, which is fine. Then the bag is actually held onto his hands with Velcro. But the bag has 2 different designs on the front and back, which is cool. So they didn't just cheap out. And then the entire thing is covered in glitter with patches with more glitter on it. Looks nice. And now for the part that I think we've all been waiting for, his actual head. Is that thunder outside? No. Alright. It is. Jeez, crap. Really? What? Here's some zip ties. Probably gonna need those for later. Here's a piece of cardboard. He's got a hairnet on his hair. Shorty did not have a hairnet on his hair. Okay, so he's got an elastic band as well, with a piece of plastic holding his antennas from waving around too much, which is cool. So we got that. Alright. Okay, so his sensor is actually in his scarf, or not scarf, collar, which is cool. I expected them to put it in his costume, but they did not. By doing that, it's a little bit more hidden because it blends in with the lighter colored pink. Let's get the hairnet off now. I'm gonna really fast. Just get the hair point outwards, not be bunched up. And then you could put hairspray and brush the hair and stuff to move it around. I'm not going to. There's a little bit. Oh well. That happens. Move it around and kind of shape it almost, because it's like bunched up in packaging. So his head's held on like Shorty's is, meaning you theoretically could and maybe change them. Alright, we need to push it down again. The hair is crazy. Alright, so here he is, and his mouth, I really like the movement for his mouth. A lot of spirit props, their mouths don't get a lot of movement. So here's an up close on his head. Don't know how that looks. Should be good. If not, I apologize. The only thing I don't like is on this side, we have a bit of a seam right here. And I don't know if this is centered, but we have a bit of a seam. And then on this side, the seam is a little bit more noticeable, which is okay. But the sculpt, I really, really enjoy. So Spirit had some color custom outer space costumes, and they did a slim mask and then a shorty mask. And I got the slim mask, and it looks almost identical to this, just with an open mouth. It looks like it's painted with the same paints too, and it's definitely made out of the same material. And I believe it's rubber, so that is a plus. But that head is truly amazing. Alright, so now we're gonna get all the stuff. Oh, I forgot to open the instructions. We're gonna put the head right on top of all this stuff. Alright. There's a box. What's in the box? I don't know. Alright, so there's power cables in the box. We found out what was in the box. Zip ties. And then you just have the instructions on how to build them, which is really self-explanatory. There's not much to them. Shorty was very simple to build. I almost didn't need the instructions for him. Yeah, so his instructions are very simple. So, with that being said, let's build him.